Okay, we're playing Richter, or maybe we're playing Richter. Yeah, we may measure this game on the Richter scale. Is that from Poland or somewhere? Anyway, he's not playing fast. We're going to play the close Sicilian, and hoping that he just spend a lot of time thinking over his move, like the first move. And we go this way. We go that way. Which is probably gonna castle. B5 would be too ambitious. I don't think the knight is doing well on this square. It's somehow interfering with. It's a little bit slow. It's not. Okay, I think so. Now we sort of transpose the. It's like a close Sicilian that became a sort of semi-open. Bishop e7 is probably a good move, although bishop b4 might have been better. Bishop there. He needs to castle. Now, people like this are relatively greedy, so we're going to play this, preventing the knight from getting on c4 for the time being. And as he castles, then we kick him. He castles, and we kick him with f4. He's got to go back there. He can't do anything with this. He's got to go back. I don't know why he's spending so much time on this. The move is forced, really. Let's stick a rook behind here. If he, well, he can't play queen b6. Okay, bishop b4 is better than bishop after. Can I challenge him here? Knight here, or maybe play this. Actually, it's probably much better to play the e5 pawn, and we get a square for the knight. Now, if he chooses to exchange here, he will lose his bishop on dark squares, and that's going to cause him a lot of problem. So after knight takes knight, we just recapture. Now this bishop is nicely defending the knight, so we wouldn't get double pawns. And now we're gonna maybe run on to e4. Here what's the best way? Or maybe we'll just try to invite him to take on c3 here. No, he doesn't take. Good. Should we with the knight now? So now that the bishop has left his diagonal, there's a weak square on c6. Yes, of course. That's a legal move. Now if we took this way, how about this? Is he going to opt for the exchange? If he does, we might be able to take and then interpose the queen. Yeah, of course. After the queen check, we can actually play the knight here and then the rook there, which I like a lot better, because then we'll be pressuring massively on the backwards d pawn, just like that. Now he might go to a7. There's no need to panic here. He can't really get this. He relinquished the pin, which is not a good idea. So we're going to double up. So now we're threatening just to take here. Pawn takes. That's not an issue at all. Where's he going to go now? Oh, f6, big move. How about we just take? It's not a big deal. So is he going to take with a pawn? With a rook? So now we can just take the thing. We have a good square here for the king. We're not troubled by any check that might occur like this. So we're gonna go here. Queen check. King in the corner. It's not checkmate, so we're doing well. Yes. Could we double up the rooks on this thing? Rook b7. Just wondering if we could annoying on the seventh here. And then the other rook comes here, and then he has to. Well, this pawn is on, so I don't know what he intends to do about this. Queen a6. Should we? Yeah, just take the pawn. There's no need to get crafty here. Initially the idea was to double up. Okay, he doesn't want to exchange the queens, and that might cost him a little bit. Let's defend the pawn this way. Pawn c2 was under attack. Now we can exchange one rook here, or we might be... the interesting part of this is that it allows the king to come on g2 if he checks us on the back rank. Also, if e5, we just take here and take with the queen. Oh, well, he's really attacking, isn't it? I don't think that's going to work for him, really. Because now if the rooks gets interposed here, then we just pick up this knight who is just not defended. Imagine rook here, rook takes, bishop takes. Yes, like I said, we come here, so that's not a big deal. That was one of the purposes of... Yeah, he's seriously not going to suggest that this is working, is he? He's just sacrificing the piece for what? For what? The queen is on it. Oh, we've got to be careful. The queen is on it, so let's try to see which is the best move. I would suggest that this is still the best move, because our queen can come on g5 with awful consequences for him. You see, once the queen gets on g5, what is he going to do? Now, if he goes on the f file, we pick this up with check. And if he goes on that side, he's going to get checkmated with the queen h6 and the queen h7. So that's not going to add up for him, and I think we expect either a quick resignation or a quick checkmate. Checkmate it is.